You're watching Money Matters. Students are always looking for that perfect summer job, but did you know that one of the largest employers of college students in the country is a company selling cutlery? More than 40,000 students sell Cutco cutlery door to door each year through a company called Vector Marketing. Here to tell us about that experience is college senior Ashley Hempton, and we're also joined by campus relations manager at Vector, Jennifer Wright. So let's start with you, Ashley. You got involved with selling Cutco while you're in college. You're still doing it. You're still in college. What's the experience been like? And most importantly, what made you want to sell knives as a college student?
I needed a job, and one of my classmates introduced me to it, and I was pretty, I don't want to say desperate, but that's really what it came down to. I just gave it a shot, and I absolutely fell in love with it, and the experience has been absolutely amazing.
So a friend told you about it, and what was your first experience? You went in for a training session?
A training session. First an interview that explained the job, and then a 3-day training session. And basically they lay out a plan, exactly what you need to do to be successful in the company.
Okay, so you get your training and you go out there looking to sell these knives. So who were you approaching, and what is it about these knives that allowed you to sell? You sold over $200,000 of these knives, I'm told. Was it your incredible sales technique, or was it the product?
It's the product. It's totally the product. You can do
Good
what
answer,
you want
yeah.
with it. The harder you work, the more you can sell. It's just a matter of getting out there and doing it, but they sell themselves.
Who are you selling them to? Friends, family?
You begin with your friends and family for practice, and then you kind of move out to their friends and families.
All right, so Jennifer, let's turn to you for a second. This is a very well-known company. I actually have to admit, as a college student, I went for the training session once. I didn't go much further than that. I have to admit that, too. But tell us, why college students? What is it about college students that makes them an attractive work base for you guys?
Well, one of the biggest reasons is college students tend to be really enthusiastic, and they're ready to learn, and they're excited, and as a former manager, they're really fun to be around too. So that's a lot of why we like to work with college students.
So tell us a bit more about this training session that Ashley mentioned.
The training session itself is pretty intensive. It's 3 half days, and we use that as an opportunity to teach them not just the skills to sell the knives, but I think one of the things that people really get out of the training seminars is we teach them a lot of skills that are going to be translatable to other careers. We teach them goal setting. We teach them time management. We teach them how to deal with rejection, how to deal with success, which not everybody knows how to deal with. We teach them how to adjust their goals when they're not quite working the way that they want to. So, and of course, everything they wanted to know about the knives, and probably more than they ever wanted to know about the knives as well.
Now, how are these students actually paid? Is this something that's on a commission basis, or are they paid per appointment? How do you guys pay them?
It's actually a little of both. We do start off, everybody who works with us has a guaranteed base rate. So if they go out and they don't sell anything, like the first couple appointments I did when I was a rep, I didn't sell anything at all. But our reps get paid anyway for that. We have a commission element because one of the things our entrepreneurial students really like about the opportunity is that they're rewarded for their effort. And of course, somebody who's selling a lot wants to be paid a lot, and so we have a commission basis set up to do that as well.
So Ashley, you walk into your friends' homes or your family or whatever with these knives. I mean, do you do the whole demonstration thing? Do you have them take out a cucumber out of the refrigerator and show them how well these knives work? What's the sales call like?
Basically, you go in, talk to them for a while, build a good rapport relationship, talk about the product. If they want to use them, they can, and then basically meet their needs as to what they would like.
What's your success rate? Out of 10 appointments, how many sets of knives are you selling?
Sets, I don't know. Probably a 90% sales ratio. I don't know about sets, though.
So other than the money you've made, what do you think you've gotten out of the experience of working for Vector that you'll take with you when you get out of college and further in your career?
The biggest thing I've gained is probably the mentality that I can create whatever path I want to take in life. And it's just, Vector's a great place to learn the skills to do that and to have that mentality.
Now, Jennifer, you mentioned with Vector as a college student, and you've been with them now for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Is that common? Are there a lot of folks who stay with the company after graduation?
You know, it's really a mix, and as the program has developed and the company's developed, that's more and more frequent. We actually just introduced the Cutco Sales Professional Program so that people who want to stay a sales rep past college can have it in a very professional, this is my career type of a position. But because we do only promote from within, anybody who's with the company pretty much started out as a sales rep, and so everybody every step of the way knows what every other person every step of the way did. I think it's one of the things that's great about the company is everybody knows everybody's been there.
What's the scope of this company, Jennifer? How many folks do you have working for you around the country? How many, what sales numbers does Vector have now?
Well, last year, Cutco in the United States and Canada, or Cutco, I'm sorry, internationally, did about $144 million worth of sales, which is good. It's more than when I started. When I started back in '94, it was about $55 million. So there's been some pretty significant growth, which is exciting. And then in terms of numbers, we have we're going to have 250 offices, 250 to 300 offices by the end of the year, and then you figure depending upon where the office is located and who the manager is and how active they are, we'll have anywhere from 15 reps in one of those offices up to 30 or 40 reps in one of those offices. So quite a lot of people.
All right. Well, Jennifer Wright and Ashley Hempton, a couple of sharp knives in the drawer. Sorry. Thank you both for joining us and talking a bit about Vector and Cutco cutlery. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Well, it's time for our daily top 5. Let's